Hello, today welcome to the Motorsport Update channel again. A channel that will gather various stories of motorsports industry to tell and talk about it for your friends to listen to.
Moto 1. The 250 class kicked off the afternoon with his opening moto, which saw Monster Energy star Yamaha Racing's Justin Cooper jump out to the early lead with the motosport.com whole shot ahead of Rockstar Energy Husqvarna Factory Racing's Charles Swall and Troy Lee Designs / Red Bulls / Gazgas Factory Racing's Michael Mosiman, while Lawrence slotted into the top 10. As the field jockeyed for position behind him, Cooper soon established a multi-second lead. An intense battle for seconds sustained through the opening 10 minutes of the moto, as Swall and Mosiman traded momentum, but eventually Mosiman made a pass stick and looked to chip away at his deficit to the lead. Swall continued to drop back and soon was forced to deal with Monster Energy / Pro Circuit / Kawasaki's Seth Hamaker and the Team Honda HRC duo of Jett and Hunter Lawrence in a four-way battle for third. Back out front, a slow lap by Cooper, combined with the fastest lap of the moto by Mosiman, allowed the Gazgas rider to take advantage and seize control of the lead just before the halfway point. Shortly thereafter, Jett Lawrence made the pass on Swall for third. As the moto approached its final 10 minutes, a sibling battle for third began to unfold between the Lawrences, with Hunter making quick work of his brother to move into podium position. A couple laps later, he went down and lost multiple positions, which moved Jett Lawrence back into third as Hunter remounted in sixth. Mosiman was in a class of his own out front and easily controlled the remainder of the moto to secure the first moto win of his career, 3.4 seconds ahead of Cooper. The battle for third once again came down to the Lawrence brothers as Hunter rebounded from his early misfortune to put the pressure on Jett for third. However, Jett dug deep and kept Hunter at bay for the position. Monster Energy / Pro Circuit / Kawasaki's Joe Shimoda rounded out the top 5. Moto 2. The second moto got underway with Cooper once again at the head of the field for the motosport.com whole shot, followed closely by Jett Lawrence, Swall, and Monster Energy star Yamaha Racing's Nick Romano. Mosiman fought his way into fifth after a quarter lap and continued to move forward. Out front, Cooper went off track and was forced to give up the lead to Lawrence before he re-entered in second, ahead of Romano. Lawrence settled into the lead ahead of Cooper as Mosiman looked to move into the top 3. However, misfortune struck the Moto 1 winner and left his bike in need of attention, which ultimately took him out of contention for his first career victory. That left the fight for third to be waged between Romano and Shimoda. After a persistent challenge, the Japanese rider made the move on the rookie and took control of third. Important passes took place behind him as Hunter Lawrence battled his way from a start deep in the top 10 to move up to fourth. The lead trio settled in through the halfway point of the moto, but as the race wore on, Shimoda emerged as the fastest rider on the track. He closed in on Cooper for second and showed patience before making the pass stick with just over 8 minutes to go. From there, Shimoda set his sights on the lead and mounted his attack on Jett Lawrence. As Shimoda navigated through alternate lines in search of a way around, a slight miscue caused him to get stuck in a rut and tip over, which dropped him from second to fourth. Lawrence looked to maintain about a 2-second advantage over Cooper and a hard-charging Hunter Lawrence in the waning laps, where lap riders continued to provide additional challenges. Cooper kept the Honda within reach but was unable to get close enough to mount a serious challenge, which allowed Hunter Lawrence to apply pressure from third. The elder Lawrence gave it his all and made the pass happen on the last lap. Jett Lawrence carried on to his third moto win of the season, February 2, seconds ahead of his brother, while Cooper rounded out the top 3. Despite feeling under the weather, Jett Lawrence prevailed for a second straight win. His 7th career victory came on the heels of 3-1 moto finishes, while Cooper followed in the runner-up spot following a 2-3 effort. Hunter Lawrence completed the overall podium with his second straight top 3 result thanks to 4-2 scores. The victory allowed Jett Lawrence to add to his early lead in the 250 class standings, where he now sits 11 points ahead of Hunter Lawrence. Shimoda, who finished 4th overall 5-4, sits 3rd, 23 points out of the lead.
How are you? What are your thoughts on the clip? If you like it, please press like, press share, press subscribe. Please encourage each other and see you again in the next clip. Hello.